Why did you and Greg even bother coming all the way back to my parents' house just to have your kid?
I know. I am sorry that we are crashing here all of a sudden. We didn't really know what else to do.
You should have just had the kid by yourself at your place. You didn't have to come all the way here. You barged into my parents' home and suddenly act like you own the place?
Well, it was actually your mom who was worried about me doing this all by myself, so she asked me to come here. After all, this will be my first kid and I am pretty nervous. I think your mom just wanted to make sure that I was feeling as comfortable as possible through it all.
Well, having to see your lardy bowling ball of a body wander around the house really makes me sick, you know? Whenever you walk down the stairs, it sounds like a cannon is going off in the house.
I'm really sorry that I'm bothering you, but weight gain during pregnancy is quite natural.
And it certainly isn't helping that my mom is cooking for you all the time here, too. All you've been doing is eating and sleeping around here.
That's not true. I've also been helping clean the house and do the laundry. In fact, I think maybe you could stand to help your mom a little more too, Veronica.
Excuse me? Just who do you think you are to say that to me? I have been living in this house for 32 years now. If anyone should be getting spoiled by Mom, it should be me.
By the way, I heard that you got fired from your job at the gas station. Is everything okay?
Why don't you just mind your own stinking business for once? And I wasn't fired. I just decided that I didn't like the direction the business was going and left. But people were starting to blame me for missing money from the register.
Wow, well, those are some pretty nasty rumors.
Look, why don't you just stop worrying about me, okay? Just have your kid and leave already.
Well, I was probably going to stay here a while longer after I give birth. After all, it does a number on your body and I would like to rest a bit.
What? You're going to be here even longer now? This is ridiculous. When are you finally going to leave?
I was thinking of staying here for about another month after I give birth. Your mom was telling me that overstressing yourself after childbirth can lead to even more weight gain.
I can't believe this.
I also heard that giving birth does as much damage to your body as being in a car accident.
Do you think I'm stupid or something? There is no way that I buy that. All these old hags always make such a big deal of how intense childbirth is. They've honestly just ruined even thinking about getting pregnant for me.
You feel that way now, but who knows? That might change when you meet the right person.
Nope. I am never having kids as long as I live. Why would I want to get pregnant and get all fat and stuff?
Being pregnant is so much more than that.
Sure, you can get people to give up their seats for you on the bus or whatever. But even then, all that proves is that it just causes troubles for those around you.
But if nobody had kids, then the whole species would die off and there would be nobody to cause trouble for.
There we go. I knew this would come. Just like all the other lame old ladies in my life, there you go making excuses for why you're pregnant. Just give it a rest already, okay? I don't want to hear it.
Very well. I'm sorry if I overstepped some bounds. I promise to try and stay out of your way while I am staying here. The doctor said that I should expect the baby to come in 2 weeks, so it should just be a little while longer that you have to put up with me.
Ugh, I really hate kids. And just thinking that there's a kid in that big fat bump of yours, it just gives me the creeps.
I promise to get out of the house as soon as I can. All I ask for is a little bit of patience. Please. My name is Cassie. I am 34 years old and pregnant. I am currently staying with my husband's family while I wait to give birth. My mother-in-law is incredibly kind and has been so helpful throughout all of this. My sister-in-law, Veronica, on the other hand, well, we have just never gotten along. All we ever end up doing is arguing with each other. Veronica recently turned 32, but has never held a full-time job. She has only bounced from part-time gig to part-time gig. I was hoping that we would be able to put up with each other because she would be excited to meet her niece, but instead, Veronica did something totally drastic instead. Veronica, are you there? Can you please open the door for me?
Shut up! Can you just please stop screaming? The whole neighborhood can probably hear you.
But why did you shut the door and leave me in here?
Consider it my present for the baby. She gets the grand prize of being born in our shed. Congrats to the big winner.
But the contractions are coming every 15 minutes now. Please, I really need to get to the hospital soon.
What are you talking about? If animals can give birth in a barn, you should be able to do it there. That is how it was done for millennia. Just grit your teeth and get it over with.
Please, I have to get to a cleaner place or else it could put my baby's health at risk.
Oh, so my family's shed out back in the yard isn't clean enough for you? Wow, rude much? This is exactly why I had to kick you out in the first place.
Veronica, I need you to call me a taxi to the hospital. Wait, this is why you asked me to try out the wheelchair that you had in the shed, right? Was this all a trap?
That's right. And you fell right into it.
Where is your mom? I've tried calling her several times and she isn't answering her phone.
My mom is attending a town hall meeting, so she won't be home for some time. You know how long those can get. And Greg is still at work. There is no one here coming to save you.
Veronica, it really hurts. Please open the door. I'm serious. I think it's only 10 minutes between contractions now. I have to get to a hospital now.
What are you talking about? I left some towels in there for you. Just use those.
These aren't towels. They're old rags from under the kitchen sink.
Oh, oops. Did I forget the towels? Oh, that is just too bad, huh?
Please, I can't do this here. It's dark and cramped and scary. You have to let me out.
Maybe now next time, you'll think twice about bringing all your problems into my house and trying to leech off of my parents. I tried to warn you, but you just wouldn't listen. No, you made me go and do something like this.
Okay, fine, you win. I promise never to come back here ever again. Just please let me out.
How can I trust you when you just say it so easily? No, I'm afraid the only way you are really going to learn your lesson is by making you go through this. Otherwise, you won't think that I was being serious.
I really am starting to feel lightheaded. I can't be in here any longer.
Just hurry up and pop that sucker out and this can all be over for you.
It really hurts. Veronica, I can't give birth in a place like this.
Well then, why don't you just suck it all back up inside you and wait until you can?
What is wrong with you? You're crazy. How can you be so cruel?
Anyways, I think I am feeling like going for a little walk. I'll catch you later, though.
Are you seriously just going to leave me locked in this shed? Haven't you let this go on long enough?
Oh, I just thought of the name for your baby. Since they're going to be born in a shed, you can call them Shedward.
This isn't the time for jokes. Besides, you know that I'm having a girl.
Oh, okay, fine then. But I really like Shedward. How about Shedra? Shadani? No, wait. I'll think of one. Oh, why couldn't you be having a boy? Shedward was perfect.
Veronica, please. I'm in a lot of pain. I need to get out of here. As I was about to lose consciousness, I managed to call an ambulance. As I heard the sirens making their way closer and closer to the house, I started to feel a bit of relief. But in my panic, I think I was hyperventilating. I was really worried about if it affected my baby, but I didn't have much time to think as the pain brought me back into the present. I wanted to give birth to a healthy baby in spite of the cruelty that Veronica put me through.
Well, did Did you finally have Shadanthra?
No, that one still isn't good. It's all your fault. My child.
What are you talking about? Did it come out funny or something? Don't tell me that you lost it.
I won't ever forgive you. This is all your fault.
I take it that means you don't want any other gifts that I might have prepared for you, right? That's good, actually, because I didn't get you anything.
Is that really all you have to say for yourself? Do you not even have a sense of remorse for what you did to me?
What do you mean? All I did was lock you in the shed during childbirth. I don't see why you are getting so upset. Anyway, you can have another kid. Maybe next time you can have a boy and then we can finally get to use Shedward.
My child is alive and well, thank you very much. Now please stop trying to name my children.
Wait, it's alive?
That's right. Although I'm sure you were hoping for a different answer.
But I thought you said it was all my fault.
I did say that, yes.
But it was born. Your girl is alive, so what's the point of being mad anymore?
It's thanks to you that I had a panic attack in that shed. I could hardly breathe and my little girl was losing oxygen. And on top of that, her umbilical cord wrapped around her neck. She was born barely able to breathe.
And you are trying to blame all of that on me right now?
Of course I am! Who else could be at fault here? It's thanks to you that I had to give birth in those terrible conditions.
Okay, well, I think you are going to have a hard time directly linking me to any of that.
Are you serious? You were the one who locked me in there. It's all your fault. My daughter is on life support right now because of you.
But she's alive, isn't she? So what's the point in getting upset at me now? It isn't going to change anything.
You seem really relaxed despite all of this. Do you really think that you're going to get away with this?
Of course I will. I didn't even do anything and everyone is fine. No harm done.
Well, Greg has already gone to the police.
Wait, are you kidding? But why?
Because you put our newborn daughter's life at risk.
You're making a way bigger deal of this than it needs to be. Why bring the cops into this?
Even while I was in the ambulance, one of the paramedics said that in all of his years, he had never seen someone do something as cruel as you had.
Well, it sounds like he's a newbie then. There are a lot of sick people in this world.
And I guess the police are going to bring you in so that we can prove that you're one of them.
You guys are crazy! Do you really think that I'm going to go to jail for this? No way!
By the way, your mom is here in the hospital with me.
Oh, and just what does that bag of bones have to say? Shouldn't she be at home cooking or something?
She told me to tell you that she wants you out of her house and to never come back.
Oh, come on. You are going to have to try harder than that. My mom would never say something like that.
Well, it is true. She asked me how to block people's numbers and I showed her how.
Wait, hold on. None of my messages to her are coming as read. Did my own mother really block me?
That's right. She doesn't even think of you as her daughter anymore. Not after what you did.
Come on, this isn't funny anymore. How could you let her do that to her own daughter? What is the matter with you?
What is the matter with me? Are you serious? You are the one who acts without even thinking about the possible consequences of your actions. You are a sadistic, spoiled, petulant child.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, okay? There, is that what you wanted to hear? Now can you please talk to my mom for me?
Are you kidding me? Of course not.
But I apologized.
I am so sick of you, Veronica. And this time your selfishness put not only my life, but the life of my child at risk. You're barely even human. You're just a monster.
Hey, you don't have to talk to me that way.
I haven't even gotten started with you. You're 32 and yet you've never had a real job and just work part-time until you get fired.
I don't remember asking for your input on my life, okay? Just leave me alone.
And all you ever do is complain about your mom and I all day.
I said enough! Stop it already.
Oh, look, Greg is messaging me.
Well, he can go ahead and try bringing the cops here if he dares. I'll smack them all down.
So you're going to add assaulting an officer to your other charges?
Other charges? What are you talking about?
I mean that you've committed crimes. You do realize that, yes? I'll tell you all about them after I've calmed down.
But I was just messing with you. I wasn't committing any crimes. You know that I was just joking around, right? I wasn't being serious.
If that is your definition of fun, I would hate to see what you think being serious is like.
Wait, no, please. Come on, Cassie. No cops, please.
By the way, your mom told me that your old bosses from the gas station were at the town hall today.
What are you talking about now?
They accused you of stealing the money from the gas station register.
What? Are you kidding me?
But it wasn't just the gas station. They said they talked to some of your other employers and have proof that you stole from them, too.
Proof? What are they talking about?
Well, they have security camera footage that just clearly shows you putting the money from the register into your pocket.
Oh, right. The cameras.
You have no idea how much you've put your poor mom through today. Do you even have any respect for her as a parent at all?
Oh, no. This is really bad. Really, really bad. Oh, man, what have I done?
I know. You've really made a splash into the criminal world. I hope you've enjoyed the consequences.
Wait, no. This can't be happening to me.
It's over, Veronica. Just accept it.
Please, you have to help me. Can't you at least make my old bosses drop their charges?
That isn't my decision. Everyone is furious and no one wants to help you.
But I can't go to jail. Please, you have to do something. Anything. Just help me.
I'm sorry. I need to rest and recover here. Goodbye, Veronica. Enjoy prison. After that, Veronica was arrested for her various crimes. As for what she did to me, some of the paramedics agreed to testify to what they saw when they picked me up. They had to bust down the door of the shed before they could get to me. Thankfully, though, I was able to get lots of rest at my in-laws' place once I was able to take my little girl out of the hospital. They even offered to let me and my husband live there with them. I think they felt just awful for what happened to me and their granddaughter in their own house. I am so sorry to have worried them. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to take my daughter out of the hospital for 3 weeks. But now she is as energetic and playful as any other baby. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. See you next time!